I have no doubt about his motives, and I hope he has no doubt about mine. It is not a question of motives. If a step is taken which necessarily has some harmful results, the best of motives do not help. The Prime Minister has made various statements about this matter of aid from US. He asks why India should object. Of course, they are a free country. I cannot prevent them. But if something affects Asia, India especially, and if something, in our opinion, is a reversal of history after hundreds of years, we are to remain silent. We have thought in terms of freeing our countries, and one of the symbols of freedom has been the withdrawal of foreign armed forces. I say the return of any armed forces from any European or any American country is a reversal of the history of the countries of Asia, whatever the motive. It was suggested some 2 or 3 years ago in connection with the Kashmir that some European or American countries should send forces to Kashmir. We rejected that completely because, so far as we can see, on no account we are going to allow any foreign forces to land in India. That is our outlook, and it is something more than a mere Indian and outlook which applies to the whole or of a large part of this continent of Asia. Therefore, we regret this military aid coming from the United States to Pakistan. I am sure the United States government did not have these considerations before them. I think naturally in their own environment, and that is the difficulty. I am not prepared to express my opinion except in the most philosophical manner about the distant problems of Europe. India has not the slightest desire to impose its views or wishes on any other country, but because in Asia we have passed through similar processes of history in the last 200 years or so, and thus can understand each other a little better, is likely I am in tune with some of my neighbors' countries when I speak. If the great powers think that the problems of Asia can be solved minus Asia or minus the views of Asian countries, then it does not seem to be rather odd. Asia is a big continent. It has large number of races and social complexities. It is an undeveloped region, and all these considerations make it to be an important region for perpetual peace in this part of the world. Hence, any action in this region affects the whole world development plans and peace.